Hello there, you 185k awakening people joining me in a wonderful battle against ignorance. Today I will react to people not knowing the answer to simple general knowledge questions. Let's roll the intro first.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
We don't need no education.
Don't need no education.
Really?
Really?
Education's important.
Most people are
Ignorant and proud.
Ignorance. It's like a disease.
Some people are
Stupid.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Stupid.
people this stupid.
Shouldn't be allowed to vote.
Can you name some countries in Europe? Like 5 countries in Europe.
Berlin?
Berlin? That's all you get? Berlin is a city in Germany.
I don't know. I've never been there.
I never been there, okay? You have no excuse. You don't need to go to Europe to know 5 European countries. Just as you don't need to have been to France to know that the Eiffel Tower is in Paris. That's common knowledge.
No, I've never been there.
You don't know any country in Europe?
No, not really. No, I've never been there.
In which continent is Europe?
Again, oh my god, I have no idea.
America.
What? America? Once again, not everything is in America. And by the way, Europe is a continent, but I guess it's too much information for you. You should go back to your TikTok and Instagram.
Which of the following is an irrational number? I didn't know numbers were irrational.
Yeah, sometimes numbers can have irrational behaviors like humans. They can cry hysterically, they can suffer from compulsive gambling. Just kidding.
It's not 4.5102. That's a number.
Does anyone know what an irrational number is?
I'm gonna go with B.
I don't even know what to call the checkmark symbol. I'm gonna say that makes no sense to me, so I hope it's the irrational one.
In the holiday song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what type of weather does Santa Claus encounter on Christmas Eve? Windy, frosty, sleety, foggy?
Well, I would hope it'd be frosty. I love the snow.
No, it was foggy. That's why the nose needed to blink to get through the fog.
A boat starts from a port and moves 12 miles north, and then moves 5 miles east.
What is the present distance of the boat from the port?
I think it's time for a B.
So we're just gonna guess on this one.
You don't need to guess. Have you ever heard of the Pythagorean theorem or the right triangle? The present distance of the boat from the port is the hypotenuse, and the two distances are the legs.
12 times 12 is 1.
Take the square root of 169. I believe that is 13.
Study, kids. Stay in school. Don't be like Unky Chris.
Yeah, study, kids. That's a very good advice indeed, but very hard to follow when there are so many temptations and social media sites.
C.
1C. There you go again. You have $1,600.
Okay, that is the title of one of the most critically acclaimed plays of the 20th century. It was also a great movie with Marlon Brando.
It's up to you. He's going for it. 600.
K.
No. Lisa.
What? A streetcar naked desire? What is this supposed to mean? Are you having dirty thoughts?
650.
M.
Yeah, there you go. And,
A streetcar named Desire.
yeah, that's it.
Correct.
How many stripes are on the United States flag?
Hey, how many stripes? Is it like 4?
13.
12. 14.
13, I think. How come? Because there's 13 colonies.
Which of these square numbers also happens to be the sum of 2 smaller square numbers?
Okay, first of all, does he know what is a square number? That is the question.
I'm gonna go with the audience on this, and I'm gonna say A. Final answer.
Oh, Ryan, the audience is not right. I'm sorry. It was B. It was 4 squared plus 3 squared is 16 plus 9.
You can't always rely on the audience. If the audience is made up of dumb people, you better rely on yourself. At least if you lose on your own hand.
What Italian navigator was the first person to identify the New World as a continent? Teddy?
Christopher Columbus.
No, Amerigo Vespucci.
And because Christopher Columbus has been mentioned, it's also a myth that I want to destroy. Columbus didn't discover America. He never set foot in North America. During 4 separate trips that started with the one in 1492, Columbus landed on various Caribbean islands that are now the Bahamas, as well as the island later called Hispaniola. He also explored the Central and South American coast, but he didn't reach North America, which of course was already inhabited by Native Americans, and he never thought he had found a new continent. I know this truth is hard to swallow, given that the European explorer had a US federal holiday to his name, and he is honored by holidays in other countries as well.
In August 1968, what Soviet leader ordered the invasion of Czechoslovakia to crush the Prague Spring, a brief period of liberalization in the communist country? Abiram.
Khrushchev.
No, Bromfield, you want to try? Yes, Johan.
Brezhnev.
Brezhnev is right.
Name 3 people that signed the Declaration of Independence.
John Hancock, George Washington, Franklin, Benjamin Franklin.
Oh, Thomas Jefferson. I know him. Thomas Jefferson. There's the one. No, I know this one. Yeah, it was Thomas Jefferson, John Hancock, and Thomas Edison. So, yeah.
Thomas Jefferson.
I was gonna say that.
Benjamin Franklin. Who's another person?
I have no idea. Thomas Edison, wasn't he then?
Why they keep confusing Thomas Jefferson with Thomas Edison? I don't understand why.
John Hancock.
George Washington. George Washington.
James Hancock. Or James Madison. Hancock. Hancock.
Oh my God, Thomas Jefferson. I know George Washington was the one. I'm not even gonna say him.
We had to memorize this in like 5th grade. We had to memorize the Declaration of Independence in 5th grade.
It's in 1776, right? No.
I see a red door and I want to open it. I see a red door and I want to
go through it.
I see a red door and I want to
Eat it.
Eat it. Okay, so the younger generation doesn't listen to Rolling Stones. This is a 1966 song from their Aftermath album, and the lyrics of the first strophe are: I see a red door and I want it painted black. No colors anymore, I want them to turn black. The song is about grief, depression, and blackened state following a loss of a loved person. I think that many young people will find themselves in this song, so it's worth giving it a chance. You can find it on YouTube.
Beijing.
Hong Kong.
Do you know Shanghai?
Oh yeah, Shanghai, dude.
Beijing. That's all I know.
I think Hong Kong's in China. It's Beijing in China.
Shanghai, Beijing, and I have 2 cousins from China. I should know this. Yongpang? Nah.
Hong Kong, Beijing, and Shanghai.
Beijing, Shanghai, Hong Kong? No. Okay, Hong Kong. Okay. Hong Kong.
Okay, what country is Hong Kong actually in? In China or not in China? The answer isn't quite as simple as you might imagine. Hong Kong exists as a special administrative region controlled by the People's Republic of China and enjoys its own limited autonomy as defined by the Basic Law. The principle of one country, 2 systems allows for the coexistence of socialism and capitalism under one country, which is mainland China.
Rotterdam, the largest cargo port in Europe, is linked by a canal to what sea? Yes, Abiram.
The Baltic?
No, Bromfield, you want to try, Johan?
The North Sea?
Yes, The American Revolution effectively ended when a large British army surrendered at Yorktown, Virginia on October 19th of what year? Yes, Abiram.
1765.
No. Bromfield, Grace?
1781.
Right. When George Washington died in 1799, what leader ordered 10 days of mourning in France? Did he make it? No. Napoleon, the answer.
Napoleon, yes. A little commentary here. Though their careers overlapped, Washington was not aware of Napoleon, who was a French officer during the 1790s. But Napoleon was aware of him. After he had seized the crown and the continent and lost them both, Napoleon said, "They wanted me to be another Washington."
What does CEO stand for?
Chief Executive Officer?
Chief, God dang it. Chief, God dang, I know it.
Something of
Chief Operating Officer or something like that.
Corporate executive.
No.
It's Chief Executive Officer.
Chief Executive Officer.
By the dawn's early light.
Thought it was the national anthem.
You're kidding me, right?
Babe.
No.
Oh, come on. Anybody?
Come on.
Star Spangled Banner. Francis Scott Key.
Good, good. That's all for today, folks. The conclusion of this video is that there are plenty of uneducated people from all generations out there that you can use as examples in a video like this. Let's fight together the war against ignorance. It's a good war. See you in the next video. Bye bye!